many dogs outside the terminal left behind. It's actually shocking, it really is. We're seeing it on a weekly basis, you know, it can happen. It's really quite distressing to see. Sometimes it can be the vet's made an error on the paperwork, or it could be they haven't had the correct vaccinations, and then the pet has to go back to the vet and be retreated. And sometimes this is when passengers are on a tight deadline and they leave their pets behind, which is just really sad.
Bah, c'est pas évident, c'est pas normal.
It's not fair on the dog. It could be a 1-year-old dog or 10-year-old dog. It's a part of the family, so it's not right. He should have stayed with the family and not be abandoned. That's not nice, and I wish the dog stayed in the family and they find another solution, but it was not done.
Ça doit pas arriver.
This dog came with his family to the port of Calais at the check-in, and unfortunately we were not able to read the microchip. And without a microchip, a dog cannot travel to UK, so we had to find a solution. And the only way was to keep him at the LPA of Calais, a shelter for abandoned dogs. The family had to abandon the dog. They had no choice, they couldn't come back to take him. So they left him to LPA, and then LPA made an advert for the dog to be adopted, and it was really quick. Maybe 2 weeks later he was adopted.
Melanie de Klerk works for us in the Port of Calais as an operations coordinator, checking in our customers, freight and passenger onto our ferries. Melanie and her colleagues were seeing a lot of animals being left behind who weren't compliant with the pet passport scheme in Calais, and it was really sad, you know, animals being left at the port. So they investigated what a local solution of what they could do for these abandoned pets and how they could take care of them. So now DFDS has gone into a partnership with the LPA. So when a pet is left behind or abandoned, we make contact with them and they come and collect that pet. And they'll take that back to their headquarters there and look after the pet.
Donc DFDS, le partenariat avec DFDS a permis.
The partnership with DFDS allowed us to be able to settle the animals more easily, and so be able to have them adopted very quickly. All the dogs in 2019, which were taken care of by DFDS control, all have been adopted. The partnership allows the adopters and future owner to be in good standing, particularly in terms of documentation, to be able to look after the dog better.
Et pas être embêté par la suite.
Since June, it's been 5 dogs abandoned in Calais, and all of them have been adopted already.